checking, and we are live. And here comes Marshall. Good morning, y'all. I'm Kendra Solo with Mind Body Physique, your cannabis fitness trainer, cannabis fitness trainer. And today's Lit Fit Live. You know what? I'm not really sure what today's theme is. Had a really nice weekend, spent some time in Miami, boating, kind of out of my usual Sunday, and just kind of getting back into Monday. And I'm just going to celebrate that today, so I hope wherever you are in time and space, however your Monday is, if it's like you're real on it, you got planning, you got your breakfast in, you got your green juice, or if you're just kind of waking up with me today, we're just going to get in sync with whatever your schedule is today and feed that for the rest of your week. So if you're using cannabis today, let's go ahead and get high and let's get healthy. Also, if you have weights, anywhere from like 3 to 10, grab those, or light water bottles and cans will also do. Remember, you guys don't have to use cannabis to benefit from cannabis fitness training, but it's a mind, body, spirit workout, and this really helps to get tapped into your mind, body, and your spirit, at least for me, so let's do it. Still smoking on that sour diesel amnesia, can't say it, but man, really love it. If there's a strain that's my favorite right now, it's this. Alright guys, make sure you have water on hand, have those weights, and let's go ahead and get warmed up. The dog's barking, this is me. You know it's all live. Real authentic here on Live Live. So let's go ahead, standing in a mountain pose, rooting your feet into the ground, opening up those palms. Let's take a couple of deep breaths in and out. And I'd love you to visualize that fresh oxygen coming in through your crown chakra and out through your root. So you're really getting in your body right now, less in your mind, less attached to the outside world, more of what's going on in your inside world. So let's go ahead and use that breath here. Maybe you can imagine that light kind of coming through you like this beat. It's just nice and easy, nice and natural. Kind of like when that high sets in, you know? That's you, that's your essence coming in. Let's go ahead, breathe into that a couple more times. And you don't have to be super still, you don't have to be any what way. Remember, I'm your guide, but this is your ride, so improvise as you need to, move as you need to. God gives you life, and your life is torn. That's how it is when you're living in a ghetto storm. So next inhale here, we're going to start into our shoulders. We're going to work from our crown down to our root to warm up our bodies today. So with that neck, we're going to go ahead and reach it anterior and posterior. Just real gentle. Opening up your throat and the back of your throat. It's the black seat, nigga suckers on peak. Right with that beat. Inhale. Exhale. Just seeing where your eyes can go this morning. How far up, how far down. And then taking that neck back to neutral, you're going to play around the frontal plane today. So you're going to reach your ear to your left shoulder, and then your opposite ear to your right shoulder. So just the neck right now. We're going to do the arms next when we get into the thoracic, then we'll do the hips, and then we'll do the feet for our warm-up today, okay? A nice 3D warm-up. And again, maybe your eyes are open, you're seeing how far your eyes are kind of making that rainbow shape. Maybe feeling some pops in your neck. And really using gravity here for your warm-up. So letting gravity take that head towards your shoulder, and then you use your strength to come back to the center and alternate it. Go. And then coming back to the center, get nice and neutral, wherever your neutral is today. And then we're going to look over our right shoulder, look over our left shoulder. In the transverse plane here. And maybe seeing how far you can look behind you. Really using your eyes as a tool to get your neck moving a little bit further here. Just exploring what range of motion you have today. I was just telling my boyfriend yesterday when we were in Miami that a lot of older people, they lose this mobility in their neck, and one of the biggest things we use this for is like checking our blind spots when we're driving. So we want to have that mobility whether you're young or old. Come back to neutral. From our crown to our throat into our heart now, we're going to use our arms to open up our chest, our anterior and our posterior and our lateral. So let's go ahead and bring those arms up overhead and then bring them down. And it's almost like you're going into a cat and a cow, because we don't want to get our hips real involved yet. We want to wait, isolate our T-spine here. Hopefully this feels good. You might be on edge. You're like, I just need to move around. I need to go fast. We're going to go fast, but first we must find our center, our support here, in our muscles, in our breath. Just like we're easing into the week, you know? Last one. And then bring those arms on up if it feels good for you, if you have that shoulder range today. And we're going to reach our arms to the right, reach our arms to the left. And remember, the hips are just kind of staying nice and tight here. We're just going through those shoulders here, like we were doing with our neck. Taking that rib to the hip. I have never heard this song before, by the way, on total just freestyle mode right now. Reach our arms behind us and behind us. And again, try with me. I know you want to use those hips. Try with me. Keep the hips in front of the camera and just reach your arms back behind you. So it's almost like a little bit of work. You feel like the back of your shoulder blade fire up here. Squeeze the back of your arm, back of your shoulder blade as your hips kind of come forward. Hopefully you're feeling relaxed in your neck, relaxed in your shoulders, relaxed in your breath. One more, each side. Good. So, before we move on from there, I want to do this one that really, there's out of sync with our muscles, where you come in sync, and then there's out of sync, where the body goes one way, kind of like what we were just doing here. So now, as your arms rotate to the right, your neck's going to rotate to the left. And then as you rotate to the left, you're going to look over your right. So what this does, it's almost like a self-chiropractic move, where you're kind of aligning, popping, getting some things shifted. And if you don't feel anything shifting, that's probably good. Hi, buddy. And don't forget to use those eyes. that neck straight ahead, but keep those arms going here. This one, in my neck, I hear all this popping sensation. Like after I did that little activation, then it's like things are free. And if you feel something different to that, let me know in the comments. So our bodies all feel things differently, you know? Alright, so I know you guys are amped up, ready to get into the hips, into the feet. We got our crown on, we got our brain, we got the back of our heart going, even a little bit of the core. So now let's get real funky with it. You're going to drive your pelvis anterior and posterior. So remember we're doing this with the neck, and then we did it with the arms, and now we're doing it with the hips. So really feel what it feels like to use your hips with the rest of your body. And if you want to, the arms can go along for the ride, or you can just be here, just ebbing and flowing. Maybe really get the whole neck going along with the hips. Oh. Remember, it's a warm-up, so if you need to hold it down here a little bit longer, that's good. Let's go one more, however you like it. Open it up. Close it. Good. Frontal plane. You keep the hands on the hips. You can have the hands over the hips, and we're going to move the hips to the right and to the left. Maybe your arms want to sit on top of your head this morning. That feels good for me. I attempted wakeboarding yesterday. Didn't really get on the board, that's all I'm going to say. But my boyfriend killed it. Just that was entertaining. Point being, you need your hips to do fun stuff. So I hope you're having fun right now. Let's go one more here in the frontal plane, and then we're going to twist those hips. So our hips are going to go to the right and to the left. And actually really feel it. Like you play any sports like basketball or tennis, you know how that hip movement, you just gotta jive through the pelvis. Do that, or jib through the pelvis. All the new sailing words I'm learning. You can use your arms to drive your pelvis. Boom! We got one more thing to do. It was almost in line with the song. I'm going to grab a sip here, guys. We're going into our feet. Alright, so this is the creme de la creme of the warm-up. If you're not in your body yet, you should be after this one. So our feet are going to move anterior and posterior. So we're going to get some dorsiflexion, and then we're going to get some dorsiflexion, plantar flexion. Right here. So drive those knees over your toes, right? And then go ahead and get through the front of the ankles here. So closing the ankles, opening the ankles. If you want to, you can reach those arms down to get that reaction, and reach those arms up. Fire up that stability in your feet now. transverse plane here for our ankles, for our feet. You're gonna pick up those pinky toes on your right ankle as you kind of plant down with your left big toe. And then you're gonna switch it. So we're gonna get some rotating here through our ankles. Yeah, babe, you gotta get kind of funky with it. We're rotating our ankle joint here. We don't really do that unless we use it all the time. But just get funky here with me, get weird, I know. You're gonna, after this, you're gonna be like, wow, I feel great. Even though I did a lot of weird stuff. And let's get a little bit of some more cardio with this and some more transverse plane. So let's go ahead and jump left, jump right. And take that neck and keep looking straight ahead. Hips go one way, neck goes the other way. When we did this earlier, come in full circle. 4, 3. Can you do out of sync? 2, 1. Woo! Nice job out there. Good warm up. See if my phone's still on here. All right. We got about 13 more minutes of Lit Fit. That was a long warm up, I know, but we had to go there. We had to get it nice and loose so that we can use our weights